Too many paperwork. Too many of them. To the extent that we've forgotten some of the good papers that we put together. So, paperwork. Let's try to practicalize some of the actions that we've put on paper. Barack Obama said, be true to what you said on paper. Show the people what you said on paper. Everything should not just be on paper. So we all line up this afternoon, but first, let's hear from our sponsors.
Get your home internet router from any Orange store or POS around the country and enjoy affordable data packs that start from $9 for 10 gigabytes value 30 days to $59 for 125 gigabytes value 30 days. There's a pack for everyone. Enjoy using the fastest speed internet. Brings you closer to what matters. To activate, dial *888# or subscribe via My Orange app. $1 gives you 50 minutes on net calls and 5 minutes off net calls. On the same dollar gives you 500 megabytes of data. Valid 24 hours. Enjoy the best mobile network. Certified by Ookla second time in a row. Visit our website www.orange.com.lr or call 111 for more information. Brings you closer to what matters. I mean, life just got so much better for me. Wow! What happened? I now have the choice to do anything I want to do in one corner. I'm not speaking in all. Tell me the things all that greater is bigger is better all in one corner for everyone. I can get data, local call, international calls, SMS, everything in one corner, my man. Wow! That's exciting too. Who doesn't you know, my man? It is become a bundle that has more boosts. Orange Fusion Bundle. Enjoy a mixture of unlimited calls, unlimited SMS, and up to 52,000 megabytes of data from 50 cents to $50 per day, and monthly packages. Dial *888# to subscribe. Visit our website on www.orange.com.lr or call 111 for more details. It's all about what matters to you. What happened to this? Wario and talking about McDonald's first tomorrow morning. Today is Sunday. I finished until 1 cent. But I'm not planning to at all. It's possible I can still pay it tomorrow. No, that people that I'm there. I'm not joking. If you can't help me, just me. Yeah, I can help you. Let me ask you. Have you heard about Ecobank Money Emergency Number? You say what? I'm telling you, I could pay my money for more money. You need to do that. They will wait and apply. They can't help you. But you're not even going to the bank time. All you have to do is for *326# and request for 50% of your salary. You will pay Ecobank back within 30 days, and the interest are only 3%. The money will be sent to your account in a minute. You can use your ATM card to withdraw it from any Ecobank ATM. That man, you mean I'll get the CD? Oh yes, instantly. I mean in a minute. But to you, Ecobank that baby, I think so. Oh, I beg you. Ecobank can make things happen sharp for any money emergency. Just dial *226# and help yourself out. Ecobank, find out the bank.
Okay, so yes, Ecobank has launched a new salary advance service. Yeah, so this is for customers who have their salary account with Ecobank. You can request a salary advance via the USD code, and that's *326. The bank will give you 50% of your salary, and the interest rate is just 3%, not 25 or 3%, and you have to pay in 30 days. Not just 30 days, Retrieve. Yeah, not just take that
You
whole
will pay
more. And you have
just
to,
as the time your salary hits your account.
yes. So, and the best part about it is that it's 24/7. I mean, any time of the day, right? Anytime. Okay, so and your account is credited the same day. So to use a USD code, one must have the EcoBank mobile app. So you need to have it on your phone. Yes, have it on your phone. So the service is for both the public and the private sector employees who have salary accounts with EcoBank. And also, it will be good enough for you to have your Visa card. The last time I went to a bank and during transaction, this man was so so angry. Older man. He was, why you be taking? I mean, I'm another bank man somewhere. So he said, why be taking whole I know $4, and they said, but it's for the Visa card, and he said no, and he got so angry. So the Visa card actually it keeps you away from all of the stress. Instead of going in and line, go take money, you stay there for hours. Just use your Visa card. So if you get a Visa card, as soon as the transaction is done, you go straight to the ATM and get your money. Easy. Yeah, life is becoming easy when just try to how you call it, have a salary account with EcoBank, and all of these things will just be so easy for you. So Chief, how's your account now? I'm checking you.
I reactivated. For me, I'm not like you. I got checking account. To further discipline myself financially, I do checks. Even if I want it, I have to write it. I have cash, I have to write in somebody's name
Please.
to go and I'm not looking like some of you. You say that you want to eat kobo, no one, then you run to you use the ATM, you run to the place. No.
I beg you, don't be your example, though. Please.
All right, so let's musical break. When we come back, we go strictly into today's discussion. This is Econ.
This is what we put it on.
Let me see. Hold on.
years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. There is not a liberal America, any conservative America. There is the United States of America. My fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. All we say to America is be true to what you're saying on paper.
A representative and a senator are in the making. Let's wait for the election commission. I'm talking about Grand Juliet and Nimba County, respectively. I need to do this one once again. No labor. Already congratulatory messages are going out the way of Jeremiah Sokan of Grand Juliet County as a presumptive winner of the by-election in that county representative. And similar is going the way of Yan Twine Jr. Once upon a time, a student leader, University of Liberia, had some public service workout at NASCAR, contested the 2003 election, 2023 elections, and came next to Senator Prince Johnson. And he said, we have another trial out. So as we speak, unofficially, Yan is marching on to the capital as the next senator of Nimba County, preventing another by-election. Samuel Koga, man. Beat him, yeah? What happened? You're representative already. Just plunge this country into by-election from one point to the other. Well, say where you are. Congratulations that at least you participated. You know, those who are purchasing powers are not asking, or they are asking the poor people to say, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. But they don't want to do what they don't want to do for their country.
Seven years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America. My fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, and what you can do for your country. All we say to America is be true to what you're saying on paper.
Akon, thank you very much. A Senegalese international star with that song, No Label. A message for Liberians, though addressed to the Americans, but in this case to Liberians. Good afternoon to you. This is State of the Nation. My name is Kolba Siafa. I'm here with Magdalene. The both of us will take you at 5 o'clock as usual. And today I'm signing off for this week, hopefully to return on Monday. So I can't wait for 5 o'clock. And it's going to be a prison break for me. It's going to be a prison break for me. I will turn loose. I'll just you find it difficult to locate me.
I know where you'll be.
Hmm?
You will carry on money again. You say you are pushing. I know where you'll be. Yeah.
What? Where I'll be?
Yeah, I know where you'll be.
Hmm? Where I'll be? Tell
I
me.
know where you'll be. If I
No.
tell you, you don't believe it.
Where you'll
You
be?
know, you know.
Okay, so we close the musical part of this music with this song. You know where to find me by Lucky Dube, and that will take us as the guys in studio prepare for the live presentation
I
of
think the
this
song
one.
is for me. The I call it.
And you know, after this moment, after today's production, catch me out in the 72nd community. Guess who I'm going to pay a visit to? Someone very familiar to this platform. I'm talking about you, Deborah Plaki. April Queen, when was the birthday? When is it? You know, we've been let down by our friends. Friends in Arms. Those days, 2023 campaign. They hardly pick up our calls. They don't return text messages. Hey, but we've been there tested before. The 2005 election, 2011 election, 2017 election, and 2023 election. We know. And you know, some of our friends are even treating us worse than the seditions. At least we knew that the folks in the past government saw us as anti. So we kept our distance. But these ones, good afternoon to you, my comrades in arms. The rescue mission. Okay, so I got it. Tomorrow is actually the birthday of the Deborah Plaki, the woman
Yeah.
ambassador for
For
State of the
tomorrow?
Nation. Tomorrow.
Wow.
Oh, thank God I'm not on air tomorrow. Thank
Yeah.
God. Thank God. This is the woman who gunned us for refusing to take a vehicle from a suffering and a dying government at the time, or a dying government official at the time. So we said, no, 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 no. We went through it for 6 years. At this time, we don't accept this kind of gift. We wait for our own to come. Now our own has come. Well,
64.
Eh?
Yeah.
But this is
Tomorrow
what this is
you
what
sure her birthday is tomorrow or you just want
tomorrow.
celebrate?
I know the thing tomorrow. What you talking?
Oh,
I'm a lama man. You supposed to know, but I'm telling you, I know what you don't know. Yeah, but you know what happened? No matter how you treat us, this is my inspiration.
okay.
This one. Eh? By the time I play this one, I move on.
You're unloved, let go. If they choose someone or something over you, move on. Not everyone you love will stay. Not everyone you trust will stay. I don't care about losing people who don't want to be in my life. I've lost people who meant the world to me, and I'm still doing fine. Do not follow the majority. Follow the right way. Feeling when someone is not being and never lie. Always speak how you feel and never be sorry for it. Give people time. Give people space. Don't beg anyone to stay. Let them roam. What's meant for you will always be yours. I feel so much better when people don't know where I am and what I'm doing. You may not be able to control every situation and its outcome, but you can control your attitude and how you deal with it. Do good, it will come back to you in unexpected ways. Be happy with what you have while working for what you want. Remember that some things have to end for better things to begin.
You hear that? You hear that?
You
I got a call
you
from a very senior, high-profile government official this morning,
okay.
and the person said, "Chris, you are one in a million. If anyone amongst us who fails to take your call now, even a congratulatory call, and not begging for a handout, if anyone fails to do that, that person is not a rescuer, because we know what you stood for. We know how you risked your life to get us where we are today. Interestingly, some of them were all spread on radio platforms around here. Then the job came and they all have left and they don't care. So who actually rescue the rescuers? I'm doing a little piece on it and could be published very soon. Good afternoon to you. We are about to go into the next. But before we go, let me remind you, all those farmers wishing to participate in the 2-day symposium, you can come beginning tomorrow to pick up a form, meaning booking a seat to hear some of our problems and solutions in producing food for our common patrimony. That is beginning tomorrow morning. You can come to Magdalene. It's just 150 Liberian dollars. These are works of the Advanced Media Consultancy, and this is where we are. I don't know why the CDC guy every time talking about the way the UP guys behaving. He's jumping, hitting the sky.
It's good to be man.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
They
Yeah.
just say, Kula guy. He say, no, the old guys are giving it to you. Hey, don't. The time. I know.
Yeah.
I've had discussion.
Move on. You're already moving
Yes, I'm
on.
moving on.
They move on. You're talking about. I mean, everybody behind you moving, or you alone just moving.
Huh?
Everybody behind you. I mean,
All those who are disappointed, and not in the administration, but in the way some players in the administration are behaving, just move on.
So, in the administration, what about in your community? All of you moving on?
What do you call it, community? What you? Wait, man.
Wait. I mean, in your cycle, everybody moving on, or
do I have cycle?
Well, I mean, you got a cycle. I know of it. Everybody moving, or
I don't know the everybody you're talking about. I said you start naming.
That's probably looking for. What's for interview? You start doing. I'm a name.
What is it?
I'm a talk.
Talk.
I'm sorry for you.
All right.
To you, but that want to push you to sleep.
Okay, so gentlemen, good afternoon to you. You're there in Studio 2. I see you in bit, reflective bit, and Debating what? What's the name? What's? Let me hear from you guys. You guys are smiling and say you got all the solutions to Liberia electricity problem, and I'm going to push you against the wall. You tell me. Good afternoon to all of you.
Good afternoon. Thank you.
You have to do your introduction, and then we'll move on. Let's do it counterclockwise. Excuse me, you. Sorry. Yeah, you. Let's.
Good afternoon, Liberia. My name is Elton Orlando. I'm representing GMSC, Geological Management Service and Consultants from Mozambique.
Okay. Mozambique. Maputo. Is this your first time in Liberia?
Yeah, first time.
Welcome. This is Liberia,
Yeah, thank you.
Africa's oldest republic. As a matter of fact, this is Liberia's biggest private radio station. You're sitting in and cover the entire 15 political subdivisions. How many divisions is the country divided into?
20.
20. So we have 15.
Oh,
Huh? Yeah.
okay.
So you speak Portuguese is your national language, right? For us, we English, and it's good that you know these things. We were never colonized, but this country was given birth to by free American slaves. So we are in the west coast of Africa, the oldest, and we watch your independence, man. Thank you so much for coming. So next,
So my name is Nelson T. Saki. I'm here representing the Center for Environment Development in Africa, an environmental consultancy firm based here in Liberia, and we are in association with the university implementing a project for LDC.
okay, next.
My name is Justin Kwanda. I'm a Kenyan. I work with LLC. Together with SELLEE.
Jackson, it's good to have you. First time in Liberia?
First time.
You know, there's something tying Liberia and Kenya together. In Nairobi, from the backside of the Safari Hotel opposite the University of Nairobi, is a street named after Monrovia. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Monrovia Street.
Yeah.
So it's good that you're here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You're welcome.
Thank you.
And as I told your colleague from Mozambique, this is Liberia's biggest private radio station. My name is Christopher Koluba Siafa SELLEE. I am a media developer, used to be a mainstream journalist for the past 25 years now. And this young lady is being prepared to take over from me.
So,
So-
your whole history.
You guys are all welcome. So Nelson, since you are the host, to your two colleagues, get this ball rolling. What is all about this consultancy, and what are you wearing uniforms?
Yeah, so thank you. I will answer the last question. We are wearing uniform because we are just from the field. We are doing a consultancy for LDC. We are doing a resettlement action plan for a project that we are implementing. So as part of our assignment, we are responsible to conduct studies and as well as conduct consultation meetings.
Studies on what?
We are conducting studies on the PAPs or the affected persons
Okay.
of the communities that are affected. So just to give you a brief background of our consultancy,
Mhm.
as part of the work and many assistance that we are, the LDC received, the government of Liberia received funding
Mhm.
to expand some existing networks in Liberia. And then that project is then between the Liberia electricity sector, Liberia electricity sector, and access project.
Mhm.
That is a project that LDC has been funded by the World Bank. So as part of the government of Liberia's effort to expand the access to electricity in Liberia, we receive funding from the World Bank to be able to extend electricity to some communities that are not accessible in the past. So as an environmental consultancy firm in Kenya,
Mhm.
we did that in association with our colleagues from Mozambique. I received that we partner submitted a bid for this the process. Our companies successfully executing the project. So as part of our scope of work, we are responsible to record the access to some of the lands have already been done. So our scope of work is to record the access, that is live trees, are in the different corridor of the land. So lands are divided into two.
So what particular we're talking about? Where?
Yeah, the communities are divided into two blocks. We have block 1 and block 2. So block 1 comprises of communities in Broadview, Nigeria, Africa, those communities.
And I'm deliberately asking you this question because I am a property owner of Broadview, right? Broadview has been unfairly treated by the national grid provision of electricity. For God's sake, you can't have electricity at Iron Gate, and then the rest of it in darkness, and then at Spoon River there's electricity. That lake gap. It's good that the project is covered now, the community is covered now, and the people can't wait to see you.
Yeah, sure. So we, as part of our research, as part of our scope of work, we will be there and do our best to record the access that will be identified within the defined corridor. But for now, and that brought the start first to block 1. For now, we are working to block 2, and partially we completed the exercise in block 2 when it comes to recording the access. So what we are involved with now is community engagement. We've done almost 90%. Engaging the communities and telling them the importance of the project. What should be their contribution to make the project successful? What could be some of the potential challenges in the project? So we are sensitizing them on how best to embrace the project so that it can be successful. And then tomorrow we will be having a national stakeholders meeting with every of the land ministries and agencies. That is the new reason why we are here to.
So what's the venue of that stakeholder meeting?
So the venue is at the Mr. Allen branch.
You got 2 offices, the power plant or the headquarters itself?
The power plant.
Okay.
Where our performance switch.
Okay. So, Elton, let me come to you. You're from Mozambique. I don't know what fish you got to fry in this oil, but it's good to have you. Tell me your specific role you have in this project that you are about to execute.
Thank you. For this project, I'm social support. I work especially to design the document system adapted with the community. And also design the questionnaire after processing the data. That's that's provided. And LC is data to make the decision related to the line that was designed.
Okay. And how long is that going to last? How long is it going to take? How long?
How long? I think
So the project ends in June.
Okay, ends in June.
Yeah,
So, Elton, you're here up to June. You're here up to June, right? Okay. Your visa extend is up to June?
yes.
Okay. So let me come to you. Jason, tell us your role as well as Elton just did.
Thank you very much. My name is Justin Hardy. I'm the team leader for this project. And in summary, what we've done so finalize the document to liaise with the client. So I've been the link between the 4 teams, the TMS with the client. So I facilitated the communication between the team. And my background is in environment and so community consultation where we are community relation with partners. So I facilitate most of the activities that are related to the project to ensure that we achieve all the safeguard requirements that are related to the resettlement action plan.
Okay.
So
Yeah, go on.
The
The lady wants to ask you.
Yeah, Nelson. Who are those? Who are those? Are you expecting at the stakeholders engagement tomorrow?
So we are expecting 11 non-administrative agencies. For example, we are expecting the Ministry of Public Works, we are expecting the Ministry of Labor, the Ministry of Agriculture, the Ministry of Gender, the Liberal Land Authority, the Liberal Revenue Authority, we have the Ministry of Internal Affairs, and LC, or LC to give us their own input as we move ahead into them. So we will basically be asking for their own recommendation when it comes to how this project will be successful. So we cover with those recommendations into our report. And additionally, we will be expecting 13 of the community chairpersons from the communities that we already have our community participation in this. So we already have them before.
Okay, so Nelson, let me come to you. This kind of an initiative, you have to get the community involved. And I don't know, and I'm sure it is part of. This is one of the reasons why you want to get together tomorrow. But how deeply they're going to be involved into what you do? Because if it is about the environment and trying to clear the ways, some of them are going to be directly affected. They have to have an input into what you do, even though sometimes eminent domain will take precedence. But how are you going to get them involved deeply so that it will become a win-win situation?
Yeah, so thank you, Uncle Chris. So basically, the work we do as environmentalists has stages. So in preparing the ESRA, the community people are involved. That's the first stage where you involve the community people at the scoping, the screening, ESRA, and then you come to the draft. So the reason why we are engaging them is the bank has failed in so many projects too, because community engagements were not up to the level. So they have realized that community people are not being involved in projects. They come to understand that those projects fail. So this time around, they want all projects implemented by the bank have community involvement. That is why we have met them at the community level, and then we are also inviting them at the national level. So that when they come tomorrow at the meeting, they will hear what national stakeholders have to say to them. Some of the questions they pose to us during our meeting with them, we have the opportunity to ask those questions and get answers to them. So that is one of the basic reasons why I bring them to the national level so that they can have their own share of the information of we don't want to call the ministers, the representatives, discuss and give their feedback.
So how you did the recruitment, or how did you do the invitation? By block invitation, chairman for block this, block that, or it's just an open-ended invitation?
Yeah, so basically the invitation was extended based on communities.
Okay.
So as we are collecting the data of the social and economic survey, we are collecting the data for the assets, we were identifying the community leaders. And then after we collected the data last week, we went back next week. Since Monday, we went to the community meetings. So as we identify the community,
You already collected the data?
yeah, the data is already collected for lot.
Okay.
So the community
Lot 2 is
comprised of Johnsonville, Morris Farm, Bernard Farm, Pennyl, and Casawa Hill.
okay.
So that session is already completed partially, and waiting other situations that we tackle.
You say how many communities again? 11?
No, Johnsonville, Morris Farm, Bernard Farm.
No, you're expecting at the event tomorrow.
Okay,
no, I mean you invited the local leaders, 13 from those areas you are calling.
Yes.
So you're only focusing on Monserrato?
Yes, Monserrato, and now all part of Monserrato, but where the project is,
Okay.
where the project is affected.
So let me come to you, Eto. You're getting the data, the questionnaires. Let me just ask you to give me 2 questionnaires, 2 of the many questionnaires you drew out, and then I will tell you I can outrightly tell you what the ordinary people answers were. So what were some of those questions?
Related to the question you asked, especially about the asset. What we have, for example, um, the engineer designed the line, some of the points and somehow massage.
Mm-hmm.
So where we have in the right of way of these lines. So if we find a piece, we have to enumerate how many trees that we have in this house. And we ask a question related to socioeconomic aspect.
Did you get any resistance from the community people?
No, at the moment, no, the community are reacting.
So you know the reason why I ask you that question is that they see electricity as a commodity that they need right now. And any help they can give you to ensure that they have electricity, they'll be of help to you. So that's the reason why they gave in 100%. I want to believe they even aided you along the way to show you some places that you don't know, Elton. So that's how electricity is in demand in this country. So let me come to the team leader, Jason. Uh, Next, where do we go? Buroville or what? 2? Lot 2?
Yes,
Not one.
Lot 1.
Mm.
So where do we go next after the Johnsonville data collection?
We still have a few pending meetings we need to finalize in lot 2. We also have a few coordinates that we need to find clarification from the engineer because somehow the phone down a structure or so we need to go into an error investigation. So once we clean the data for lot 2, then we will proceed to lot 1. Lot 1 we will approach each in the same procedure that we have done in lot 2. We will be able to identify communities. After we do the enumeration, we will be able to have the meetings in sequence from the first coordinate that we have at the core river up to where we will have the last coordinate.
Okay, Poor River. It's good that you're getting yourself acquainted with Poor River. Let me speak like real English to you. Let me tell you, how Poor River you're talking about? You better try to bring electricity to that place.
Yeah.
This is State of the Nation. Is exactly 3:45, 50 minutes up to 4 o'clock. As I said, at 4, we go deep into the United States Human Rights Report on Liberia. What are their good? What are their bad? And then we will also give you an ample time to you, the listeners or the viewers, to talk about the Supreme Court ruling against the president's action to replace tenured position. As a matter of fact, the president's office has reacted, welcomes it, and said, well, it gives a further opportunity for administrative action. I knew Joseph Barker would not let it go as other people are thinking. That is coming out at 4 o'clock. But for now, let's open the lines. Elton, Jason, you get to know how the Liberian people see electricity to be. Oh, man, last night, my power generator, I spent 2 gallons every night. I burn 2 gallons of gasoline every night. From 10 to 6, 2 every night. Then last night, the generator gave up, broke down. So I slept in darkness. It is only God and I know some of the words that came from my mind against The LEC management.
But yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, myself
This
had a
is
terrible experience last night.
look up. Just wait. Let me talk about
Oh.
yeah, one day out of 100 days, then you say terrible. Yeah,
But
we talk.
it was
This
it
caller is
was
on. Hello,
terrible.
man.
Yes, sir.
You don't have to tell me you from Broville. Your knee all over Broville.
Okay.
My man, you're not see the people are working. You not see them because you always in the beer parlor. That's the problem. They're always they're working. Yeah, man. Okay.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So the folks that
Kaya ko amin yan. We look you up
they might not have solution to it.
We need rescue. We need rescue car.
Okay. Yeah, man. Okay. Next caller.
Good afternoon.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Yes, Chief. I
My name is Hafo, and I call from Tupu. And of course, I want to say thanks to the guests in studio. But my concern has to do with after the data has been collected, what next will be done? Will we start to see cover being supplied? And we want it so holistically so our brother in studio there will not be suffering in darkness.
Oh, they may want you to do. They may want you to do. You will call again on the next segment. Okay. Hello. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Okay. Please in your call to 0775144278 or 0777-7725319. 0777-253-819 or 07. Yes, for the females, I beg you, wherever you are, please be calling. You'll be calling on this number here. 0777-253-819. Yes. Yes, you can call. Yeah, hello. Yes, sir.
And it is a pleasant good afternoon to your guests. I'm following the show from District 4, and as usual, this is of Akwe Senior.
Okay.
Since I want to know, in collecting this data that they talk about, I don't know whether they will be curious about this issue of people who are on power debt. Because people who are on power debt, suddenly, there are one reasons why a lot of Nigerians are suffering from electricity problem across the country. Because they will be on power test, they don't want to get on the meter, and at the end of the day, it brings a serious blow to the transformer. And once the transformer blows off, the entire community suffers. So I want to know from them whether they will also take that into account. Thank you for
Okay, all right. Yeah, hello.
Hello, good afternoon. This is Stephen of Sacramento from Sparta.
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. So my question is, what difference will it make after collecting all of the data? What difference will it make when it comes to the widespread damage caused by LEC, especially on materials like I want to reverse damages caused by LEC. Damages replace freezer
Okay. Okay, myself is also a victim. Yeah, hello?
Hello, Sis Magdalene.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for the time of this program. But Sis Magdalene has that one problem with it. Every beginning of every one, when you go to buy a book, when you buy
And sorry, hello. These people don't work for LEC.
Yeah, implement.
They're implementing partner to LEC, and the reason for which they're in studio to announce a stakeholder meeting of community dwellers that will soon be affected. Not you who breathe tire on the floor for electricity to come to that place. So this place is not for you. This is not your platform, man. Please keep. Good question. Wrong answer. Wrong people too. Let's take the last
All
call.
right. Hello?
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
My name is Abraham Shomo. My question has to do with a power test. Those people are in studio. What are some of the things that they are really putting in place to get rid of the power test? Because the power test have become a real annual name that they don't really able to get rid of it, and we are paying our money with sucking from the hands of those people that do power test to the extent that someone can even post with it. They say they have to when you can't inform my land the next day I'll buy another wire account and reconnect it, and we continue to super in the hands of them. So what are some of the things they are putting in place to really make or at least that we are paying our money that will be able to enjoy the current?
All right, thank you very much. Unfortunately,
they are taking note.
Unfortunately, I don't know whether they can. Yeah. So Nelson and others, let's hear you. You heard the callers, and particularly on environmental issues. One of the callers said, "Well, when the lines are passing, if they got problem with passing over the roof, what are your recommendations on this one?" Let's hear you.
Yeah, so we honestly think thanks to the caller, we, we rated the points. For example, the friend from Brooklyn said we are desperately in need of current. All we can say is that Georgia has been marked to be a beneficiary of this project. So it's just a matter of time. So we all can be patient and see how things will unfold in the coming weeks. And then Mr. Hanford said after the data collection, what next? Well, for us, we are an environmental consultancy. We do not work directly for LDC. So, and the RAP, the settlement action plan we are doing is a main requirement before the project can be implemented. We have to do all the environmental studies and submit the report. It is upon that report that then reduces the money for the next stage of the project. So after we submitted our draft report to the client and the bank, then the bank decides the next stage. So we are now in the position to tell the order the next stage of the project. And then Akuri says, South Africa. This is one of the questions that we encounter in all the community consultation meetings we've had. But what we've been able to tell the community players is to be on the alert. For example, for us, we are an environmental firm. When we come and present the scope of our work, then you question us based on the work we do. We give you information that will be useful to you. The next contractor that comes to plan for, if you question them on the scope of their work, they will give you answer that will be useful to you. The contractor hanking the lands, he asks them questions related to the lands they are hanking, the amount of footage that land will carry. I think they give you answer that will be useful to you. The metering thing will come. If you ask them questions related to metering, they will answer you. When the power team everything comes around, you ask them questions for power tech, So we are just sensitizing them to follow the project at each stage. Any contractor they see in a community, you be able to get to that contractor and ask them for the scope of their work. Once the contractor tells them the scope of their work, they will be in a better position to ask questions that will be relevant to the contractor and the contractor to provide answer that will be satisfying and for them. But to ask an environmentalist about military power tech, it's difficult to answer. So we just want to say for now passing what the structures, well, the engineers will decide that are made to have specifications of how far the wire should be above the building or how low the wire should be above the building that will require the contents of that building to be removed or whatsoever. But I think the engineers do the design of now will not do application to do DD, and I think the residents will have the right to ask them those questions. And if it requires any any further action by from the client, I think the client will be able to address that. That is everything. Thank you. So
Okay.
if my coding
All right.
part, any other
Yeah.
thing will be-
Yeah. So first, let's hear from Elton. You heard the people. Guy, any input? The questions?
Yes. In summary, I want to say that information that has been collected should related to the cost that will be valid and rightful. All this information we have to take, process it, and present it to LEC. LEC will make a decision what to do with the asset that is in the right of way. So this is our task at the moment. I think my colleague Jason and also
Yeah, Jason. Sorry. I know you say you pronounce SON as son in your area, like Jason, but for us we say Jason. So if you feel that your name is mispronounced, I'm sorry about that. But that's how we pronounce SON. Sorry about that. Let's hear you, Jason.
thank you. The name depends with the school we attend. That's from the community development.
Okay.
Thank you
Okay.
so much. The way my team members have mentioned, the data we are collecting is to inform the client on the process going forward. We are not talking about an existing project, we are talking about a proposed project. So the data we're collecting is before the project starts. So the data will inform the next stages of the project. That is why we have to collect both economic data and the data on the assets that are in the right of way. Then they will inform the next stage of the program. And then also the communication we are making with the sensitization we are led to the community is to inform them how they will be able to participate in the next phases of the project that will come. So they should be aware and be able to contribute and be available to participate whenever required in the next phases of the program. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. We've come to the end of this radio encounter, and we're very glad. Nelson, so you can close us out.
Yeah, so we say thank you for taking time. We appreciate the time. in the studio. And all we want to say is to have the national stakeholders informed that tomorrow is the stakeholders engagement meeting to be held at LCP office. So the time is 1 o'clock, and community chairpersons are listening to us tomorrow the workshop or the meeting. You are encouraged to be there at 1 o'clock meeting. So that all of us can have a discussion and have useful recommendations that can be implemented and submitted to LCF in that exercise.
Thank you very much. And Elton, as you maybe I wouldn't see you again as you go back home after the project. Thanks for visiting Liberia. As before I take leave of you, do you have work permit?
Sorry?
Do you have work permit? You got a work permit? Jesse, do you have work permit? Okay. So welcome and enjoy yourself in this. You know, Elton, I got a classmate working for Radio Mozambique, Victor Reyes. Victor Reyes and I studied together in Egypt, and he's a wonderful journalist in Mozambique. We're friends, and just in case you have an encounter, say I saw your classmate in Liberia. My name is Chris. Thank you so much. And to you, Jason, you leave the studio with this song. I cue it for you is a Kenyan oldies but goodies, and this is out for you. Right? This is yours.
Thank you so much. Welcome to Kenya. Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata, just say welcome, right? In Kiswahili, we
Karibu,
said karibu, right?
karibu Kenya.
Karibu.
Yeah.
Yes, Hakuna Matata. Thank you so much.
Thank
Karibu
you.
is hello, how are you?
Welcome.
Welcome. Okay. So I thought I could play this one for you. Yes, I have to play. Let me just entertain you because this is we have something to call when Lamco was Lamco. Our old people spend too much time dancing this music when Liberia was at the highest peak in producing iron ore. So when you say when Lamco was Lamco, Nelson will tell you the rest of it. Okay, so this is the me part. After you hit the two butts together with a band bottom trouser, the lower side small, the lower side big, the low upper side big, I mean small. Ashley Rennie, you listening, you are concerned about this music, right? So tell me, Jesse, what is he saying in Kiswahili?
Let's meet when you come back.
Oh, okay, gentlemen, thank you so much. Thank you.
Don't
Okay,
don't forget.
Yeah.
Remove them from the stream. Remove them from the stream.
Talk to him. I'll talk to him on the commission of the water trucks. When Lamco was Lamco, my grandfather left all his salary from this music dance. When he was retired, he was left with nothing to return to Lofa. Okay, so this is State of the Nation. It's 4 o'clock. It's already 7 minutes after 4 o'clock. We thought we could talk to the managing director of the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. I'm seeing social media posts of the commissioning of several water trucks. I don't know for what, but we thought we could talk to him on this segment. But let's go to this one. Yesterday, we told you about the Supreme Court ruling, and I got something to say. Before I left yesterday, I Googled the judiciary to see whether the rulings were on its website. They were not there. Later on, I saw a media outlet publishing it and customizing it. Customizing meaning placing their name on it. That means if anyone wants to publish it, it will have to stay there and you have to know that it was obtained by them. And this is getting out of hands. And I want to tell you people, because for me, I speak as a public relations expert. And if anyone is involved in this act, they call it unfair treatment of news and information dissemination. We got one place to compete for news collection. One place. That place is that institution's website. For example, the executive marshal, anything on the presidency, we go to the e-marshal website. If we don't see it there after 1 or 2 days or 2-3 hours, we don't see it there and a media house has it, it is an unfair treatment to other media houses. And it is not good. This is the repercussion. Do not trust a media house to the extent that you pass information to them every time. There should be a one-stop shop of information gathering. Go there, place it there, let everybody take it. Now, when you pass it on, say media institution makes it look like no one has it, it is only them that have it. Then they put their name on it. And you know, I'll tell you something. During the campaign, President Boakai is just a strong person. Some of those who collaborated closely with the candidate or when he was being drafted to contest, they started to exchange sensitive information among themselves. They thought they were working as friends. But when things turn around, we started to see some of those chats, some of those communication or exchanges in the public. In the public. Those are not good habits. And you think you're doing it to other media institutions or sidelining and giving the leverage to another. The day things turn around and that media entity knows the inside outside of you now, you cannot stop it. You can't stop it. I'll give you an example. You know how close the CDC government was to the Spoon Network. In fact, everyone that was on Spoon Network, or the panelists, were invited for the Centennial Pavilion. I mean, how do you call it? What the 200-year celebration.
Yeah, bicentennial.
Bicentennial. They invited them, they came down. They were here at the expense of the government. They were so close. We reached to a point where 1 or 2 deals did not materialize. Then we started hearing that the CDC government is doing all these things because they wanted to be giving us $50,000 and we refuse. So 50,000 to censor what we have on our platform, we refuse. So they see us now as enemy. The Spoon Network left out of that partnership with CDC-led government, and you know the rest of the story. And this goes to all government agencies. The PR entities or PR offices attached to these government agencies, you have to be mindful. For me, I don't have an insider at the Supreme Court. I don't. If I want to read a judicial canon, I go to the Supreme Court or the the website of the judiciary. Yesterday, everyone in one chat room, we all asking one another, can we get And this is something that immediately after it is released, this is something that should have gone on the website of the judiciary. It did not. Everything you heard us talking, we were talking because we depended on credible people inside a particular chat room giving us the information about what has happened at the Supreme Court. Meanwhile, in split second, a media entity published the Supreme Court ruling, published the how do you call it? The case file and stuff like that.
All the essential documents.
And all the essential document and customize it. You're not hurting other media institution. You're hurting yourself because when the friendship turns sour, you will not stay in that office where you're sitting. I'm speaking from experience, and the experience is not with me. It is with the most recent past, what we saw. The most recent past, what we saw. You'll have to stop it. So I'm going now on the judiciary website to see whether it is there finally. Last evening, I left from here at after 8 o'clock. Try to see whether I could get it, read it, and then come with it. Well, I had to read it from that media outlet, and this is why we are here. Yes.
Which one?
This is what the News and Current Affairs Department is reporting. No, man.
No.
Why you was senior to the...
I said
Take those titles from there.
yeah. You can make something from here. Don't.
Everyone, no, I'm not calling names. Everyone read their name as if, you know.
Is that a document you want? Or another one?
Yeah. Well, all over your phone. You need to get a good phone. It's not zooming
Yeah,
out.
focus on it. I beg you, please.
So the latest is President Joseph Boakai has welcomed the rulings of the Supreme Court of Liberia relative to recent nomination at some government agencies. The president reaffirms his commitment to upholding the rule of law and will, according to the release, therefore honor the rulings of the High Court. The executive mansion says President Boakai believes that the strict adherence to the rule of law is fundamental to strengthening institutions and building a vibrant democracy. Thank you, Mr. President. That's what a responsible president does. Then the release went on to say, President Boakai said this principle is at the core of the government's arrest agenda. Oh, if you don't tell us, we'll even remind you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll remind you that it is inside the arrest agenda that focuses on agriculture, roads, rule of law, education, sanitation, and tourism. The president pointed out that the rulings of the Supreme Court also set a significant benchmark for administrative actions and the procedures leading thereto. You know, I was just telling you people, let me just conclude. President Boakai stressed that the benchmark will have significant implication for all government agencies and the country as a whole. I was just telling you people, it is not a victory for those who file against the removal. The presidency is just being reminded that, hey, there was an error, procedural error. Procedure means a certified best standard way of doing things in keeping with law. So, hey, as a wise person, are you not inclined to know that the president is being reminded that you could do what you want to do, but follow the procedure? And then you went and pay people to start jubilating around here, you win case against government? Oh, it is good. In fact, when an individual, a group of individuals win a case against a government at the level of the judiciary, it adds to our credential. Let's see what the United States Human Rights Report will talk about Liberia next year at this time. Now under Joseph Yima Boakai. But the one we're coming to read, it is for George Weah. You hear about corruption in the judiciary. I touched it yesterday. Today is going to be your time. You give us your personal experience, and then we'll move on. The Supreme Court has invoked President Boakai's nomination of several individuals to tenure position. The court on Wednesday ruled that the action of President Boakai is not illegal and violated due process. So I sent a text message to my friend and brother, an Ibato commissioner of the LTA, or incoming commissioner of the LTA, Patrick Hunter. I say, hey, Roberto, relax your mental tension. Things will work out for the better. Eh? You shamelessly stood and campaigned. You had a job protected. Couldn't even be removed by the president. You were not even working at the will and pleasure of the president. You were abusing to that extent. Imagine a tenure position at NEC, a tenure position at CBL, the Central Bank of Liberia, a tenure position at the Supreme Court. And any of these commissioners or justices were seen campaigning for one side of the political divide at the time. Then you hear breaking that, well, no one should remove you because you got tenure position. As a matter of fact, so with no offense to those who are in the gambling games, how significant is the national lottery to have a tenure position? Who did that? You see, the reason, this is why this country is retrogressing all the time. You got integrated institutions, you got institutions that to be protected. You got lottery that has been dominant. All these betting companies around here have overshadowed what they should even do with their income. At some point in time, the law says they should carry to, they need it. They disable the group of 77. Go look at their file. When did they ever make donation there? When? How significant is the national lottery to our forward march in terms of fighting corruption or imperial presidency that we have to make lottery a tenure position? How? I was just reading about, and before I forget, Mr. George, we are former president. Congratulations. You just won Africa Leadership Award. You're sharing it with William Ruto of Kenya for your leadership. It didn't go in detail. Just say that I need to announce that congratulations to you, Mr. Former President. So here we are. Why the Nigerian Anti-Graft Commission is uncovering billions of naira? Please Google it. Billions of just naira Nigeria anti-graft. How much they recovered a few days? Sierra Leone. Instead of us empowering our anti-graft institutions, we're there encouraging gambling all over in the place. Then you make it a tenure position. And this man now sees himself as a hero. Yes, he has to see himself as a hero because he's protected by the law. And unless we can give cause for removal, we can't remove them. Nigeria anti-graft. Anti-graft uncover billions of naira. Countries making headways. Electricity-wise, St. Paul can get dry up, and the turbine will have to reduce its supply. But St. Paul cannot get dry to the extent that water and sewer cannot pump water at homes. So what happened? Everyone is now building their water tank above their homes. The last time Water and Sewer was reporting that big businesses, that Connex, importing petroleum and selling billions of millions of dollars owing water and sewer. What is happening to this country?
It's 30 million.
30 million
Yeah.
United States dollars, right?
Yeah.
So converted to Naira, it will be in the billions. People making headways. People are making headways. For us, it is just upside down.
It's 32.7 billion naira.
You see that? What they uncover the feeder in the corruption search? Here, a government official asked to declare exit asset. They refuse. They refuse. Only to hear that they have an SUV, Toyota V8, and purchase it 3,000 to 4,000 naira from the government. Look, no matter what happened, we will not denounce our citizenship. Maybe it is not our generation now, but there will come a generation of a changed Liberia. You win, the Supreme Court gave clear cut, and you might not have read all through, say procedural error. But for me, if I were the one, then I know I'm next. That means there were procedures to get me out, but it was misstepped. So, wise man changes. So they come to use the procedure to get at me. I will resign. I will resign. You get Andrew Peters at the registry there, identification registry, had a dead wood government agency. And you fight it to stay on. A dead wood government agency. Squatting in some other private property. You fight it to stay on. All these fights is not because it's not in the interest of the country, but as long as the individual pockets agree, not with the Liberian dollars, but with the foreign exchange. Oh man, for them everything is okay. So let's watch and see what's going to happen next. Let's watch and see. So let's move on now to corruption. I will tell you, corruption. Another report. The United States government is reporting that the last government sold one Liberian passport, diplomatic passport, to an unknown group of people from between 250,000 to 300,000 bucks for one passport. 250,000 is $250,000. Imagine you selling your diplomatic passport to somebody you know does not have a good intent. But because you want the money, you plunge the entire country. Let me tell you how few people have Liberian passports and we are reputable people. I was in Johannesburg when Mary Makiba died. She was cremated. On the night, they were reading or watching the television, they were reading her bio. This woman was carrying a Liberian passport. They spoke highly about Liberia. Those are the role. Those people were fighting against apartheid. And those are the people who were carrying Liberian passports. I quite remember William Tobert was mentioned. Tobert sued the apartheid government to the United Nations for discrimination. It is Liberia, not Tobert. Liberia, headed by William Tobert. Those are the role we play in international connections or the Committee of Nations. But why are you selling your passport to people that you don't know, or even you know that they don't have good intent? Were those monies deposited in consolidated account? Did government take ownership of those money? No. Let me read it off for you. Alani, you are so interesting, man.
I need to take
Most of the things I can be talking, she don't want to get ready down. Let me tell you now, I'm not on my own here. I'm not alone.
I'll be taking leave. You know what to find me. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. You know what to find me. Just go
what
there.
the
Let me
what,
read.
what do you mean of that?
You know what to find me. I'll
What do
be
you mean of
taking
that?
leave. I need to
You
rest.
think
Mm-hmm.
where? Well, but that we waterfall?
Oh yeah. But I will.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
Of course.
You deserve it.
You got it?
I got it.
Yeah, let me see whether my eyes can reach
So this is where, and I will bore it for you,
there. Okay.
so it can be distinguished from others.
Come,
Okay.
come
So
down to
read it.
elaborate anti-corruption.
No, here.
Or just there.
Yeah, corruption. Read here.
On September.
Mhm.
Oscar, you want to take Oscar call?
Yeah,
Okay. So on September 5,
that's 2023.
yeah, the front page Africa newspaper reported the government issued a batch of diplomatic passports to British, Kenyan, Turkish, and Croatian nationals in August. Sources familiar with these insurances disclosed to the newspaper certain officials and lawmakers of the ruling CDC party collaborated with senior officials from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and various other government ministries and agencies to facilitate the issuance
The
issuance of diplomatic passports to foreign individuals in exchange of payments ranging from 200,000 to 350,000
per
passport.
passport.
Oh my God, that's too much.
Per passport. One passport. You were here and jumping all in the street here.
What?
This is what we did to you people in the name of we have the country at heart. Some of them are here working free. In fact, you pay them with political appointment or election. You pay them. And this is the one the guy says here. Look for the guy who says there are two kinds of thieves. Yeah, yes. It is us, the voters, that can pay back these people. You went and I got problem with the Minister of Foreign Affairs. The way her convoy moves on the road to her home in Burovio, that would be I've alerted the police already. That is another case. But I let her move.
Going?
I don't know. When this
people.
woman knock up from work and she's heading home as if she's just going home. And the convoy endangers everybody's life along the way.
Oh my God.
Already a trauma of trucks. But that is another problem. But let me just put it this way. I like the steps she took to withdraw all diplomatic passports. These people who pay these monies, maybe I should say allegedly, well, it is now a souvenir in your hands. But how many damage you think they've done to our country already? You and I, we not even know. But the Turkish, the Kenyans,
Croatian,
the British, the Croatians, the first and foremost thing should come to the mind of a leader. Why these people want our diplomatic passport? And let me tell you, nobody, this 2023, in 2021, Andrew Wamplo left. He fled out of this place, the passport director then, in another passport scandal. In another passport scandal. The man who was the Minister of Foreign Affairs then is now one of the senators for Grand Bassa County. Besonga Finley. He denied all involvement. But Andrew Wamplo fled. The diplomatic passport left in the hands of the Arabs. They all left. Do we know how much damage has been done to our country by these people? The love of money is the root of evil. So the United States has included into its report that, hey, this is what Front Page Africa is reporting, and the government did little or nothing. It went on to say the Anti-Corruption Commission was established by law in 2008 with mandate to investigate and prosecute acts of corruption as well as to educate the public regarding corruption. In July 2022, an amended version of Coast Clark Martin. Yes, the Clark Martin story. He was removed.
Why?
I'm reading here. That's not. You're giving background of. Background.
Oh my gosh. You got it?
We're moving on.
Yeah, you want to count on children? I see children.
Children,
Yeah.
students with disabilities, and those in rural counties were most likely to encounter significant barriers to education.
Yeah.
These are some of the reasons why we feel childhood, early childhood
Yeah.
stuff,
Education,
millennial challenge.
Yeah. Yeah. Too many barriers.
Sexual exploitation of children. The law prohibited the commercial sexual exploitation of children and child pornography. Authorities generally enforce the law, although girls were exploited, including in commercial sex in exchange for money, food, and school fees. The minimum age for consensual sex is 18, and statutory rape was a criminal offense that carried a maximum sentence of life imprisonment. Often, children were particularly vulnerable to abuse and exploitation. I don't know, and I don't see any reason why this government should react to this report because it is not their making. Next year, they will have something to react to. And I said it's like a test, the exam has leaked. The examination or final examination has leaked.
Well,
so the current government can take this report now, go into where the past government failed, and act on them.
Yeah, at least now you.
And act on them. That's what I'm saying. And act on them. But for them, I don't think some of them have even started reading this thing. They're so overwhelmed about this job business yet. I did it on my own, man.
No time to read report.
I don't read.
Report, rest and body.
All the people that are on social media platforms and relay or radio stations since the one election they got appointed. Have you heard them again on those platforms?
Yeah, I think they're busy.
Yeah, they're busy. They were not busy before.
So
for me,
yeah, they have to read the report. And like you said, read the report and give us assurance that you are going to do, better. You are going to improve on this. You are going to improve on that because you inherited this. So we will be looking up for assurance. We need to go through
and the
this.
Minister of Labor was here this morning.
Yeah, that workers right over there.
Section 7, Mr. Minister. Mr. Minister, Section 7. Can you tell your office to give you Section 7 of the report, which has to do with workers' rights, freedom of association, and the right to collective bargaining? It goes on to say a prohibition of forced or compulsory labor. It goes on to say prohibition of child labor and minimum age for employment.
Discrimination.
It goes on to say discrimination. It goes on to say acceptable condition of workplaces. Some workplaces, people still don't serve their employees safe drinking water.
No.
Does it concern you, Mr. Minister? Please go and read work and wages and our laws. Decent work out. How much an employee should work for hourly? When your predecessor was in power, this platform, this station gave 100% promotion to the Decent Worker Act and educated Liberian labor force.
For almost how many months? Almost 3
We were on for 3 months.
Yeah.
Not a how do you call it? Complimentary call that came from that minister. All he was care about, oh man, the work papers have arrived and we are distributing it across. I don't know whether some of them even make their way to where they were destined for.
But who Jerome responsible? Jerome.
No, I don't hold Jerome responsible. Jerome is.
I'm picking fast on him.
Jerome said get frustrated now. Jerome wanted to be assistant minister for, but anyway, occupational safety and health, wage hour, and it is a comprehensive report. World Bank reported 90% of the population worked in the informal sector. Informal sector workers and those working part-time were not covered by wage hour and other labor laws and inspections. Liberia. So it is 22 minutes or up to 5 o'clock. We promise you this and we should give it to you. To do justice to you, you're now going to give us your reaction to the 2 topical points. You need just to be straight and to the point and leave all the other pleasantries because I know the line is going to be jammed or the lines are going to be jammed. 077 5144 278. Liberians, speak your mind. This is your country. This is the only country that you cannot be deported from. 0775144 We've been looking at the United States report on Liberia, Human Rights Report on Liberia 2023.
Hello. Yes, sir. Oh, from the Golden Puppet? Okay.
Your line is not good, Roger. Your line is not good. Yes. Hello? Hello? The one we talk here, like you don't want to talk about it like job where you want to talk on, right? They're going into the point now.
Going to the
Please leave the man alone, man.
You told the Philip, you told the man, you didn't get job yet. But I mean, stick to the issue. Talk about the report.
Take the next caller.
All right. All right. Okay, Chief. Hello? Yeah, Chief. Yeah, Chief, you're back again. Thank you. Okay. All right, Chief. Thanks for placing your call. Okay. Yeah, let me take more calls. Hello. Okay, so place in your call to 0777 253819 or 0775144278. Hello. Yes, Chief. Step away for your monitor. I'm good, sir. It's good to have you on. Okay. Mm. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for placing your call. Hello. Hello. Yes, Chief. Quickly. Mommy, you got one. You got 1 minute. Oh. Hi. All right. Um, I'm sorry. Pascal, you can place in. You can call back. Yeah, I think. Yeah, let me take it from this end. You can call back. I don't know. You sleep out. Hello.
Hello, Ente Malali.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm Suba calling from district number 3 in Kinsey.
Okay.
I want to wholeheartedly welcome the court ruling because when we talk about democracy, when we talk about the rule of law, we should be able to hold the tenets of the rule of law.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm grateful also to God for the Unity Party government
Okay.
that have wholeheartedly accepted the result. Let them go and do like what Chian Brother Chris was saying. Let them go and do whatever homework they need to do.
Okay.
And when
Thank
it
you.
comes to the human rights,
Mm-hmm.
the American Human Rights Report have just confirmed and proven all of what we have been saying in Liberia here. Our brothers will not believe it. They didn't believe it. And right now they may not believe it. And the fact is the fact, the truth is the truth, whether you believe it or not.
Okay.
But it is out there. And so we are grateful to God that the Americans are coming out with these things. So people will not just say, Liberia. For them, they put to shape, we blame somebody again to say that the person told the American to write that. So I just want to say thank you for flagging this thing up. Thank you, and God bless you.
Okay, sir. Thanks for placing your call. Hello. Sorry. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I want to tell thank you and also thanks to the American government for bringing the report up because they have made up to how they call it, those people that have been denied or not, they have put all right because those are some of the things that we're really talking about it during the campaign time, during the election time, and even brought more bitterness and more like up to now, the bitterness still existing and more upcoming. We told people that human rights violation, a lot of things were going on, and others believe that because we are not for the other party, so we are trying to support the other party. But thank God the American government was able to bring up this report and they said we listen to this.
All right. Thanks for placing your call. Hello. I'm sorry. Just hold the line. Just hold the line. Yeah, let me take this caller. Hello. Yeah, Pascal. Fire, please wait a bit. Let me take this person. Yeah, is this Pascal? Okay, sir. Just quickly. I got fire on the other side. Oh, mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, thanks. Yeah, Chief, how you doing? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
To accept the result from the Supreme Court, which is monitoring for him,
Mm-hmm.
he has no option but to accept the ruling of the court.
Okay.
Yeah. The Unity Party will go in their house and, organize themselves so that next time they can take cases to the court and, want to quote those cases. The president is that the president does not have the charisma now to rule our country. We just need to look for impeachment, procedures so that this president can be impeached.
Oh, excuse me. You want the president to be impeached?
This president is
But what has he done? Huh?
The president is not proceeding well, so he needs to be impeached because
Who's talking?
That fire come for Banesville.
What you got? You know the procedure of impeachment?
For the legislator to writing a bill to be, for you to be impeached. And which this president, our constitution.
Okay, thank you very much. Opinion I like no says everyone has one. Thank you very much.
Take more calls.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello.
No says MAGDALENE, by your grace. No. Let me go to Sapo and play impeachment bill so we impeach the president. Your president left fire for the 8 days that were against the constitution. He impeached. Look, thank you to President Bouaka for accepting the rule from the Supreme Court. And Chris Jelwadi stated yesterday, if I were anyone of any in that position, I would send him my resignation because it would be bad. When the ombudsman is settled and the go through investigation, he will be removed from that.
And the man who they appointed to hear that ombudsman is a no-nonsense lawyer. I know Councillor Finlay Kanga. I know him very well.
So the best thing they can do for themselves now, let them go and send in the resignation and sit down with that case that you already won. But you pay people all the skills I want.
Oh,
Your umpa, your
yeah.
the
But
2020
no,
the 2020 you can pull
Pastor,
your phone.
don't irritate me. I don't know even know your number of here, and you telling me say I'm texting you, you're not going to haha. What? Please. Yeah, I mean that's
Pascal,
very irritating, eh?
Pascal,
Very, very
baby.
irritating.
Let me tell you the next call.
Yeah.
Pascal, you don't worry, I'll call you back. Hello? Yeah. No, but
But
don't foul
you
play.
blame yourself for that. I've been expecting your call and I gave you 10 more seconds to wrap up. Saying you think I'm trying to keep you up. I'll give you more seconds because I no, but you send me text telling me that but your call not going through, haha. So it means I'm blocking you from coming through. So no, but that's why the text. That's why you send me, Pascal.
Okay, so let's hear you now. Let's hear your that says your thing.
No man, that's okay. All right, Pascal.
Pascal. Okay. All right.
Okay, Pascal. Thank you. You will put
Thank
us
you.
in problem with other people. They will say we're giving you abundance of time. Pascal writes about it. Yeah, man. Pascal will make
So
people to get in
before
problem
in the
with the
next
other brothers.
we take the
Yeah.
last 5 minutes to talk about a letter written to the General Auditing Commission by Representative Musa Hassan Benedict calling for an audit. I sent you the unless
What?
a portion of
What
it.
you say again?
Hmm? Just read it. Okay, this one. I want
This
you to read
one?
this one. Portion of it.
Okay.
And then just hold on. Let's take the last call, the last two
From
callers.
from
Yes.
from here?
Yeah, anyway.
Okay, let me take. I think this is burnt out. Hello. Yeah, Chief, how you doing? Yes, sir. You on bike? Get to the bike, man. To stop. Hello. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Is this Aqua?
Yeah, this is Akwe.
Aqua, you just call. I can keep you on the line again, my brother. Let me.
Madeline, I'm just calling you.
Okay, quickly.
Okay, so Sis Madeline, I want to say a very big thank you to you and Uncle Chris for flagging this issue as it relates to the president and that of the ruling that came from the court. I listened to our senior brother Pascal saying that Uncle Chris should not kill the president for accepting a decision from the court. I will have a contrast view to his opinion. I think we should all heal the president. In the last 6 years, there were numerous situations we witnessed between the government and that of our court, that is the Supreme Court. There were numerous rulings that came from the Supreme Court for which the previous government, including the president, did not adhere to. So, if Honorable Bwaka is listening to the opinion that came from the court, that tells you Honorable Bwaka is a law citizen.
Okay.
Tells you what his agenda says when it comes to upholding the rule of law is willing to live by what he said in his agenda.
Okay.
So we will put the president for accepting what came from the court, and that demonstrates that indeed he's ready to push this country to the next level.
Thank you.
for having me.
All right, Momo.
No, we can do this one. So yes, it's fast spent.
Yeah.
Now we got
So we taking
we
calls
got
again,
3
my
minutes.
people.
3
Thank
minutes
you
ago, I
for
think you had.
yeah.
Did Oscar call?
Oscar? No.
He was trying to call. I don't know. Yes.
Yeah, but I think he can call.
So
We're not taking calls again, my
I
people.
want you to read out a portion of the letter to the GSC. It's very lengthy, so I just extracted
You will be
a
listening, right?
portion. Who?
And tell me where to stop.
Yeah, continue.
I get it. All right.
You get it what?
Yeah.
Stop.
But I didn't say anything.
Yeah, but go
Mr.
ahead.
Auditor General, as a member of the legislature requesting an audit, permit me to go a step further to inform you about that this request for audit of the legislature, including matters relating to the merits of legislation, is currently legally within the scope of your legal mandate, which includes audits of the judicial branch, including matters relating to co-decisions, and audits of the legislative branch, including matters relating to the merits of legislation, section 2.13. Yes, and then 2014 amended act. Additionally, this audit, as requested, can be carried out using resources within the approved budget of the GSC, given that the draft 2024 budget presented to the legislature has allotted US $1 million for auditing services out of the total GSC proposed budget of $4 million. Yeah, $4 million. Hence, considering that the GSC is the supreme audit institution with the legal mandate to audit the legislature, and that there is no resource constraints, I believe that you will grant this request for audit in keeping with law. As such, I look forward to a written response from your office within 1 week of the receipt of this request by your office. However, should this request go unanswered or be declined, please know that I will take advantage of all avenues and resources available to me, including seeking legal action to get rid of McDonald's to mandate you to perform, to ensure that the GSC performs. I want to hear I don't know. GSC performs its legal mandate to audit all recipients of public funds, including and specifically the legislature, which has not been audited since 1989. Some people since 1989.
Can you imagine that?
So
This country has.
decades. It is my sincere hope that we shall have to revert to such actions, as I trust that you are also just as interested in accountability of public funds in the interest of the Liberian people. Thank you for your cooperation. Sincerely,
Musa Hassan Belete, District 7 Representative, Nimba County. This is my take on it, or our take, State of the Nation's
let me
take
see
on
how, when you finish speaking, then you can say this is our take. But for now,
it. Except that he's threatening some legal action. But in my opinion,
okay.
Mr. Belete is on a losing battle.
Why you mean by that?
Not because he's on the wrong side. This is an act that the legislature, I'm not talking about this one now, past legislature have seen it as a taboo to have that body audited. The law creating the General Auditing Commission states that that body should report to the legislature. Direct reporting to the legislature. As he stated, I don't know about it, 1989. So for his research, he says 1989. 1989, I was in what?
Kid.
6th grade.
Kid too.
I was in 6th grade. Up to date, according to Honorable Belete, the legislature has not been audited. Let's come to 2005. For me, 2005, I started monitoring activities. The speaker, let's name the various speakers. 2006, Edwin Snow. The pro tem, Aze Yenabo. Another speaker, Alex Taylor. The pro tem, Besoga Finlay. Okay, let me name the speakers first, and then I will name the pro tem. Edwin Snow, Alex Taylor, Emmanuel Nukwe. 3 different speaker, Honor Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Honor George Weah, Dr. Buffer Chambers. Honor Joseph Boakai, Councillor Fonati Kofa. 5 different speakers now. The pro tem, got Ase Yenabo. We have Besonga Finlay. We have Cletus Watterson. We have Abachie. We also have Yombi Kanga Lawrence. No one, none of those people that are named has ever subjected the first body to an audit. Let me tell you what the former president of the Liberian Senate, the vice president of the Republic, then she was senator for Bon County. She had initiated a law, a draft law, since the judiciary was financially autonomous. She said she wanted the legislature to be financially autonomous. It became a big debate, and I quite remember the executive mansion outrightly rejected it, and she found it nowhere. I don't even know whether I don't know what part of the place they put that law. So everybody wanted to be financially autonomous. That means look at the judiciary, because they believe hindering the allotment or accessing the allotment could impede justice, which is good. And they've subjected themselves to audit, even though some of the audits are not published. But here we are. How will the auditing agency report to you in keeping with law, but you've never subjected yourself to the audit? It has been a big taboo. In economics, they call it podar. It's a law. Don't step there. Taboo. You do it, this will happen. In fact, nobody will. So let's see how far Mr. Belete will go with the one. And it is good that the way the letter came, it's like you telling somebody say, you have to do this one. If you don't do it, this is why I will do it. Yeah. So let's see what the General Auditing Commission will do. And the district sales representative is demanding respond in 1 week.
Okay.
Yes. There are 2 things. You respond in 1 week. If the response is not favorable, then I will take legal action.
Okay.
If it's favorable, then you and I can flow. So let's see whether and he was sitting on this radio the last time. He said this legislature is going to break the tie. Well, you see, as you come in studio now, and I mean, you guys are gonna have OPS. They're gonna guess with it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you hear more on the news tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm off. Monday, I would have gone through the entire letter and then we make some further analysis on it. That's how we go home on this edition of the program.
Thank you.
But this is what Cabinet General said. And Pascal, I want you to remember. The ECOWAS court say you unlawfully remove this man as associate justice. Some people even failed to sign. Some senators signed. The man was removed. This man had no option but to go to the ECOWAS court. The ECOWAS court ruled in favor of this man and asked your government at the time to pay this man's wages and reinstate him. They did not do the two instructions from the ECOWAS court. They did not. So for me, if I were one of the advisors to the president, we'll remove these people. We'll tell us we'll pay you people. we'll pay you people when money not ready, you're not getting it. You can be demanding over here. This is his reaction when he spoke to the BBC, the VOA, the last time. This is Justice Kabila Jana.